because without a brand, you have nothing to market. Without marketing, nobody cares about your brand.
Are you a coach, a speaker, an author? Are you a small business owner looking to figure out how do I market and brand myself? Well, today, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I have a special guest here with me. Her name is Cori Fonville Foster. This sister, y'all, is making it happen. So I need you to put your hands, put them together. All right, guys. Now, first of all, how I found out about Cori was from Speak Your Way to Cash. And again, if you don't know about it, you need to know. The reason why I wanted to bring you on, and people don't understand, she did this great webinar. It was great about web pages, website versus landing pages, and why you need both, or why you need one or the other, but how to use them to help grow your business, build your email list, as well as put some automation in how you're doing your business. I know. So let's talk about branding and why branding and marketing today, not 10 years ago, but today, why is that so important? If you are a coach, if you are a speaker, if you are an author, you're trying to, or a small business owner who sell cupcakes. Yes, cupcakes need branding too. Why is it so important to have a branding strategy or to create a brand?
Well, businesses, no matter how big or small they are, need some type of brand identity. And in order to make sales, you need some type of marketing strategy. Like you said,
Yes.
even someone who's selling cupcakes, someone who's selling a book, someone who's braiding hair, whatever the case may be, you need some type of marketing strategy to get you in front of your target audience. A lot of people go through that philosophy of if you build it, they will come, but not in this day and age. So many businesses are out here. Very few have no competition, and I haven't seen
Yes.
one that has no competition.
Oh,
So
wow.
you have to be able to set yourself, aside from the pack and show people why they should do business with you instead of your competitors.
Getting into branding, let's just, because there are two pieces. There's the marketing side and then there's the branding side. So the branding side, do you find when they come to you, they even know what a brand is? Or do you have to actually go through what I call some knowledge transfer?
Yeah, definitely. So people understand subconsciously what brands are, right? Because we understand the Nike swoosh sign. Everybody
Yes.
understands what the Chick-fil-A logo is. Like we know it's Chick-fil-A. So in essence, I guess everyone has at least had a taste of what branding is, but
Okay.
it's very hard, I find, for small business owners to realize that they too need a brand identity. It's not just the big companies. As small business owners, we are the face of our brands. People don't just buy from businesses anymore, they buy from people.
I actually did a show about the word of mouth experience, especially as a small business owner. That's how you get business. Most people said,
Yes.
"Oh, did you see such and such? Oh, yeah, you know what? They provided this service for me." Is it hard for you to get people to understand that they are the brand of their small business, no matter what the business is? That what they put on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook matters when you have a small business and you're trying to get people to buy and sell from you.
Yes, it's somewhat of a tug of war sometimes,
Okay.
and I have to be real. I tell people, I get you want to have boundaries, right? You don't want everybody to be in your business, but like I said, in this day and age, people want to know who you are. They want to know what values you have. They want to know that you get up and walk your dog every morning. People want to know, and so yes, we do have to show a bit of ourselves in our brand and realize, like I said, we're the face of our brands. Unless you have tons of investors and a lot of capital that you can throw at it, even then, people still want to know. Like the guy who bought,
Elon Musk
yeah,
just bought Twitter.
yeah, so
Oh my
yeah, he just
goodness.
bought Twitter, but people are still in his business. Like we still want to know what's going on. We know all of his business. So even as a small business owner, there are ways to separate your personal from your professional self. But people do want to see a little bit more behind the scenes than maybe 10, 20 years ago.
You know, so I'm an introvert by nature. It may not seem like it because I'm out here interviewing, hey, you. But and the hardest thing was to understand that you have to put yourself out there. You got to take pictures of yourself. You got to post some pictures. You got to show that you're like real, that they can touch you. you know, you
Yes.
know, because again, that's how people associate the brand. Now, do you find it? So once you get past the brand hurdle, do you
Mhm.
find it hard to get them understanding how to apply the brand to their marketing strategy? Like how does one go with the other?
So your brand is just the identity. It's what people say about your company when you're out of the room, right? Your marketing is what you then convey to your target audience. And so when I talk with clients, we talk about both at the same time because it's cool to have a brand and basically have a reputation, but you got to have a marketing strategy to sell them something. And so we talk about branding and marketing as something that is intermingled, not two separate entities that can effectively work by themselves, because without a brand you have nothing to market. Without marketing, nobody cares about your brand. So there has to be some type of synergy that takes place, or you're not going to have the success that you're trying to have in your business. So that's usually the conversation that my clients and I have in the very beginning of us working together.
A lot of small businesses don't understand that there is some type of financial component that they need to provide, one on a ongoing monthly basis, not maybe to you, but to help them maintain their brand and marketing component. But then there's that component to you to help you get them to that next area. And some people think it's millions and trillions of dollars. Sometimes it could be $500. Sometimes it could be $0. Let's talk to the people about why it's so important, not just to have a brand of marketing, but to invest in your business and in yourself to do branding and to do marketing.
So I think a lot of times it's a mindset shift. A lot of
Okay.
people don't want to spend money, right? We don't want to spend our money, we don't want to pay for things. But like
Mhm.
you said, it's an investment. So we do have to change our thinking through that and say it's an investment. That means there's going to be some return on investment. Now, for my company, we have like three tiers. We have a done by yourself, and that's what you said. Like, there may be a zero to low, very, very low investment, right? Because at the
Mhm.
beginning, even for me and my business, just transparent. Just let's have some transparency. I started my business literally with a Facebook message to my network saying, "Hey, this is what I do. If you know anybody who needs this service, hit me up." I got my first three clients that way.
Hey,
Right?
hey,
That
hey,
didn't
hey,
cost me anything.
hey, that works. And you
And
still
it
should do
does.
that today. It doesn't matter how long you've been. Hey guys, I have a special. You need some thumbnails. You need some. You need,
It
okay,
works.
you
You
need to
put your
call
it
me.
costs you a little bit of confidence, right? That's about it. But it didn't cost me anything financially. But that isn't scalable because
Mm-hmm.
you only have so many people in your network. You also only have so much time in the day. And believe it or not, Facebook will put you in jail if you send too many messages. So that strategy will work for a little while. So that's your zero
Okay.
investment. But you also have to think through this. You're going to be selling something, right? Let's just be real.
Yes.
All of us in business are selling something. We're going to ask someone else to invest in us. So why are we afraid to invest in ourselves? If you have never purchased a $10,000 coaching program, then how can you sell a $10,000 coaching program? And so, if nothing else, you should be investing at least the same as you're going to be asking people to invest in you. I don't care
Correct.
if it's a book. If you're selling a book, are you consuming books in that genre? Are you paying to consume
Exactly.
books in that genre so that you know what is expected? So it's not about cost. I'm not saying that money isn't important, but it's not about the idea of cost. It's the idea of investing. And
Mm-hmm.
you have to really think hard about what your goals are, what your timeline is, and how much you're willing to invest, and what's the best investment for you. Because a lot of people want to jump to like, ooh, Facebook ads. And it's like,
Yeah.
but do you even have a clear, do you have a clear message? Do you know your target audience? You're about to waste thousands of dollars And so, yes, that is a marketing strategy, but is it right for you?
Oh wow. This stuff just don't happen overnight. I try to be very clear, and especially when I'm coaching and mentoring someone, you say, well, oh yeah, I want to do this. And I tell them this could be a 90-day journey just to even get your name circulated. You can start off with
Mhm.
one or two things, you can get yourself out there. Hey, do this. I said, but you had one consistency. You have to be consistent, and you have to keep the brand yourself out there. You have to go shake hands, kiss babies, because you can make videos all day until someone actually meets you in person. That's when you're real. We're so eager to make that money and have that transactional experience, and is that's when you really find out if that brand or marketing work. Ask them, would you recommend me? People don't even do that anymore. When you're providing these solutions, are you looking at where they're trying to go?
Yes,
What are
yes.
they trying to accomplish? Are you making tailor-made solutions per client when they come into that door? What type of plans that you offer, or coaching that you provide to sort of kind of help people along that journey?
Yeah, so we have people who come to us and they're in different spaces. And like you said, a part of the conversation, if you're dealing with any coach, they should be asking you, what are your goals? Because yes, their programs and things may be made to get people from one particular point to another, but what are your individualized goals? Because your coach should be able to tailor any program somewhat to your needs if you fit their target audience. So usually we cover three things, and we talked a little bit about that in the webinar. I'm always talking about costs, like how much money do you have right now, right? But also how much are you trying to get? Like how much revenue, how much profit? We also talk about what systems people already have in place, whether they're marketing systems, branding systems, if they have social media already, like what are you already doing that we can use? And then out of those things, what do we need and how are we going to implement them consistently? Right? You talked about consistency. So we talk about those things and then say, okay, with these pieces, how do we get a plan in place that we can actually do? Because some of you guys are out here dreaming and not goal setting. Let's just be real. You're dreaming. You're like, I'm going to make 6K. You haven't sold not one item yet. And it's like, no, let's be realistic. Some of you have not made your first sale. How are we going to make that first sale? Some of you are saying, if I don't make, this amount of money by the end of the month, my business fold. Well, let's see how to make that amount. And then we'll work on the big marketing scaling strategy after that. But we have to be honest that just like you don't lie to your doctor, don't lie to your coach. Be honest so that you guys can work together to get where you're trying to go.
See, you know what? I almost jumped up and started dancing because you guys are looking for a coach. You need to be transparent as possible in order for the coach to help you. Do you find that people are not focused when they're trying to build a brand? They just want to do everything. Let's do a Facebook ad. Let's go on Twitter. Let's get a YouTube site.
Yeah, I think it's not that they're trying to be unfocused. I think a lot of entrepreneurs are creative in nature, and
Okay.
creative souls just jump around. I think we all have a little ADHD, a little bit. And so we just jump around. And with the way our market is set up, things are always changing. There's a new social media platform, there's a new hot trend here, there's new algorithms. And so unbeknownst to most new entrepreneurs, you find yourself jumping around and then feeling a bit overwhelmed. What I find is that some strategies just work, right? Consistency is going to work. So pick a platform, be consistent, you'll start seeing momentum, right? That's just plain and simple. It's not going to
Yes.
change no matter the algorithms of anything. Consistency, stay in the track is going to help you out. And so I think some people just jump out too soon. They may do
Mhm.
30 days on TikTok and they don't have 1,000 followers. And they're like, oh, this sucks. I'm going to go to Clubhouse. And then they say, this sucks. I'm going to go to YouTube. And it's like, you've lost the whole TikTok following you started. You may have
Exactly.
been just getting through the beginning stages of the algorithm. And now people are starting to see your stuff and join and become followers. And now they want more and you're gone. And so I think we just have to make sure, like you said, we have a clear marketing plan from the gate, that we're keeping track of like our analytics to see what is working, what isn't, but also giving things time to work and staying the
Oh
course. So I
wow.
think, they're not trying to be scatterbrained, but again, that's why you need a coach or a mentor, or some type of support to kind of help you rein yourself in. But yeah, we just have to, like I said, really pay attention to what we're doing, why we're doing it, and making sure we're aiming for our goals. And if we need to pivot, we shall, but give yourself time to actually see the rewards of what you're doing before you decide to pivot.
Okay. You went there. Analytics. Are analytics important?
Yes. When you're new to business,
Yes.
don't worry about all the details of some of these analytics, because they're going to show you a lot of things that you may just not need to focus on right now. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I got 10,000 likes. Great. Now, out of those 10,000 likes, how many converted to sales?" If you have 0 sales and 10,000 likes, we're missing a piece. We're not leveraging those likes. We're not leveraging that engagement. So I think it's great to have analytics. I think it's really great to check in on them, but we need to be using them as a tool to structure what we're doing, right? So let's take emails, for instance.
Okay.
And if you send emails in a system, you can look at your click rate. And it at least gives you a general idea of how many people open your emails. So say you send out 100 emails and you're getting 40% of those people opening it. That's a pretty good email. But say you're only getting 5%. That means not your email sucks. It means your subject line sucks, right? So then it's like, okay, here's your subject line. Some people will scrap the whole email that nobody ever got to see because their open click rate was bad. It's like, no, let's fix the subject line. Then let's try this email again. Now 40% of people opened your email and nobody clicked your call to action. Again, don't scrap the whole thing. Fix the call to action, right? Now you got them booking a call. Now you got 100 people that booked a call, but only one person bought it. It's not that the email sucked. It's not that they didn't get to your call. You just suck at closing a call. So then we fix that problem. So look at the analytics, but use them appropriately to adjust your system and adjust it based on the information, not just saying, oh, it didn't yield this result I thought it was, so let me scrap the whole thing, because then you start off at 0 again.
You just talked about a system. If no one caught that, she literally just talked about a system. And so explain why having a system in place is important. And again, it doesn't matter if you sell cupcakes. It really doesn't. Even if you sell cupcakes, having the right system, sending out the email, guess what? You still got birthday parties. You still got anniversaries. You still got football season. You still have stuff where people want cupcakes. So you got to figure out, how do I reach them? Even if it's via TikTok, you hit the click TikTok, the TikTok goes back there. You need to figure out a way of how to do that. Let's talk about that system.
Systems are going to be the thing that saves you. So many entrepreneurs get burnt out because they are trying to literally do every part of their business. Let's take cupcakes. I like the idea. I used to help somebody sell cupcakes before. So let's make a system for cupcakes real fast. All right, you're on TikTok. You're going to make the cupcake on TikTok. People are going to like it. They're going to engage with you. Somebody's going to ask you, which frosting is this? How did you do this? You're going to send them a message, say, hey, book a call with me. I can make you some cupcakes, or I can make a video teaching you how to do the cupcakes. They're going to book that call. You're going to sell them whatever service that was. They're going to do a virtual cupcake class with you, right? And then you convert them to a sale that way. Now, a really cool system you could have in place is to know that that's your strategy. You would already have that verbiage together because everybody's reaching out about your cupcakes. So you're copy and pasting that. That's a system. It's a little organic, but it's a system. When they do your call, you should already have an email attached to that that sends them the invoice for this beautiful class that you have. They pay, they get the link to the class. Boom, or they get to pick their date and they got the link to their class. And now you've made money, they've been onboarded, and now you are selling your cupcake class, right? But you got to have those systems in place in order to do those sales. And then you need to have it scalable so that eventually, while you're making the cool cupcakes on TikTok, your team is doing the rest and your automation is working for you. See, that's the part people don't want to invest.
You went there. You went there. Okay, guys, we are called. I'm telling you, we dropping a lot of nuggets. Woo. She just basically laid out how the system to work. And there are tools that allow you to do this. And one of the tools, again, I'm going to give you a plug in. Get updates. Yes, get updates. Okay. I'm not an affiliate yet, but I'm trying. So Get Updates is this great tool that allows you to be able to put that system in place. If you can't afford Kajabi and these other ones, Get Updates is the tool. But I want you to talk about your business. I know we talk about this, but I want to talk about your business. And we're going to go over here. Let's talk about IROC MBS. Go for it. You got the show.
Well, just like I was introduced in the beginning, I own IROC Marketable Business Solutions. We're actually based out of Virginia in the USA, but we support small business owners across the country. We have some Canada folks as well, trying to be international, but we support small business owners who are solving big marketing problems on a budget. And we do that through, again, we have the done by yourself services, the done with you coaching services, and the done for you marketing services. So there's literally something for everyone. We pride ourselves being a one-stop shop. And so we talked a little bit today about like having a coach and have someone kind of helping rein you in and really get you to understand that you have to have a process for what it is that you're doing. So if you go to our website and it's linked here, you can check out the coaching tab and it talks about some of our coaching programs. They go all the way from courses to one-on-ones. We have power hours. We have group coaching programs that have courses along with also incorporating group coaching as well. So there literally is something for everyone at every investment level. Some people are like, I don't have time for all that. I just want you to make the products for me. Our marketing, if you go to the marketing tab, it actually shows you our a la carte services, like all the things. We got a la carte services where our amazing freelancers create your products for you. And we also, because I said you need to be marketing on social media, we actually do that for you as well. We post to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest every single day for all of our clients. So we are a one-stop shop. And if you like just hearing me talk, I'm also a speaker and a trainer, so I can come to your organization or talk to your team, have successful six-figure businesses. And that's us in a nutshell. I like to talk fast, but definitely check us out. We have free calls, and we do go live, and we have a really cool Facebook group with coaches, consultants, speakers, and authors. And we go live there and do free training every single Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's like $0 investment to learn some cool stuff.
Learn some cool stuff.
Yes.
Well, again, I really appreciate you taking the time out, coming by, doing the show. And again, you got to check her out every Monday. And again, guys, like I say, remember, success doesn't happen overnight. It happens what? Day by day.